it's Metroid 2 time. I created a initial save to basically, this is the intro. I'm just going to talk over it. If you want to know it, then you can read it. But I made that first save that was on the screen just to test out the game and make sure like I knew what I was doing when I first started up, to actually play it. And then that third save file was because my controller scheme was set up incorrectly, and I was trying to record the first episode, and it wasn't working out very well. But basically, the story of Metroid 2 is that the Galactic Federation has decided that the Metroids need to die, and that Samus is the best equipped to do it. So that's what we're gonna go do. I don't know if this game is on Zebes or not. I don't remember. But it's pretty good. I really like the control scheme in this one. All the controls are basically like, it's a lot of quality of life stuff that just makes it way better to play and control, just because there's so many miscellaneous stuff that helps out in the long run. Like, for instance, I can use the right bumper or left bumper and then left trigger to look up and down, since this uses this has trigger and, what is it called? Trigger and bumper controls. I also can go into Morph Ball instantly with right trigger, which is amazing. And there's just a lot of stuff like that where it really makes things easier to do and like easier to navigate. You might have noticed there, if you're in front of a wall that's like 2 blocks high or 1 block high, you just climb over it instead of having to jump over it. That's also really cool. And then one thing that I noticed is that you can also wall jump without somersaults. So once I get like a good place to show that off, I will. Like this wall, like I can run into it and then wall jump without having to be spinning. So that's really cool. Makes the game a lot easier to move around in and play in general. And I very much like that. There's a lot of things that you might notice with the visuals that are similar to past Metroid games. I'm not totally sure if the Samus model in this is from Super Metroid or not, but there are a lot of map assets that look and are just like the Metroid Zero mission assets. And this is a little secret, you can fall down here. But there's a lot of assets that are taken from Super Metroid and Zero Mission, and then there's other assets that I think are just original. And like this door is a Zero Mission door, but the save point is not from any particular game, I don't think. So that's really cool. I'm excited to play more of this game because it's just really enjoyable to play. It feels good to play, and it's Metroid in widescreen with better controls, and I don't have a 3DS, so I can't, or I do, but I don't have a capture card for a 3DS, so I can't play Samus Returns, and I actually haven't played Samus Returns. I really wanted to around the time that it was coming out, and I just never did. This is the first Metroid that we fight. Pretty easy. And it also triggers a world thing, so that lava that was here is gone, and that would have been blocking our path had we gone to the right when there was a fork in the road. So we're gonna go to the fork in the road, cross it on the other side, and it will let us go into the depths. I don't want to show off every single bit of every game that I play, so things like that, when I know I can save time, I'm not going to I'm not going to go all the way over there to show you that I can't get past it. I'd like to just know that I can bypass it one way and then not have to, go all the way there just to show you. But anyway, yeah, somersaulting or wall jumping is like way easier, which is awesome. It makes the game it makes movement a lot more diverse. Like, you can actually kind of, it's easier to like scale walls and just get places. I don't know, it's nice. But anyway, we're gonna be going here. Yeah, this whole area kind of looks like it should be full of liquid because it is, or it was. There's lava down here. Now there's not though, so we can just jump down. And there's these little critters. So some more stuff about the graphics. One thing in particular that I noticed is the Samus's like blaster at the start of her actual blaster. It makes this little X shape like effect. Oh shoot. should not have ran into that. But it makes this little X. And that's okay. It looks weird in screenshots, but in the actual game, there's nothing wrong with it. I just remember I saw a screenshot of this game and I saw like this effect in front of the blaster, and it looked kind of strange. But in actual gameplay, it's kind of, you don't even notice it really. One thing that that actually does bother me about the movement is that when Samus lands, there's a little bit of like a landing animation, and during the landing animation, like her blaster thingies come out lower. So like right when I hit the ground there, my blaster actually goes down. So it gets pretty low. So if I'm jumping around and shooting, then sometimes bullets will go down like that, or go below my feet, and it's kind of weird. I'm not a huge fan of how that is, but it's obviously not like a game-breaking problem. But yeah, so far, I really like all of the ways that these places in this game look. We need morph bombs and we don't have them. But yeah, it's just controls spicy, graphics spicy. And I was thinking about, oh yeah, and this is like the same sprites as the Chozo ruins in Metroid Zero Mission, which is pretty cool. Like these little bird faces on these blocks. I was thinking about Metroid Fusion and the graphics in Metroid Fusion, and one thing that I actually do like more about those graphics is that the backgrounds are a lot more interesting in that game. In these games, they're mainly just there as a backdrop, like not something for you to actually notice, just like something to be in the background and set the mood, which obviously isn't a problem, but in Fusion, a lot of the time it actually is, at least in my memory, because I actually didn't go and look after thinking about this, but for instance, there's an area where you're in, I think it's Sector 6, but there's an area where you climb, or there's like a monster basically flying in the background of the level, and what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that the backgrounds look very distinct there in that game, and part of that is just because of the colors. In Metroid Fusion, each sector has its own like distinct color. Here we get the Morph Ball Bomb, and of course we have the classic item you can only get with the Morph Ball Bomb, showing you that yes, you can use the Morph Ball Bombs to break certain blocks. So, as I was saying, in Fusion, each of the areas, wow, I'm just taking a beating. Each of the areas has their own color that is associated with them, and so it makes the backgrounds look extra distinct. So, we're gonna keep going up here. And I don't dislike the way that backgrounds are done in this game. Like, this game and Zero Mission, I think it still looks good. There's a secret energy tank up here. Well, it unlocks a secret, and that's a nice little tutorial that, yes, you can break stuff, or you can hit certain things and they will trigger events in the world. You can also skip the screen that comes up when you get an upgrade, which is pretty cool. But, ooh, I should have stayed on what I was talking about. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like it's used for something, but I don't know what. I have not explored this place before. What you can do in this game is you can actually you can still morph ball jump, or morph ball bomb jump, I think. I tested out just a little bit, but... Oh. Apparently I never got the charge beam when I first went through here. So, now I have a charge beam. Looks pretty good. And everything in this game kind of looks pretty good. Even though I'm sitting here and getting hit by like a million of these little guys. I guess this is probably Zebus, because Zebus Zeebs, I don't know, because it has all this Chozo stuff, but I don't know if they're also in other places. Okay, I'm sure that that's a secret there. So, gonna hop up here. I like these little bird faces just hanging out in the walls. There's just a lot of bird-centric imagery going on, and I think those dialogue boxes aren't coming up because I'm just pressing the button too fast. But you know, they're there. They're telling me stuff just without my knowledge. They're telepathically transmitting the meaning of the item that I picked up to me. I guess I'm saving. I didn't mean to save there, but that's probably for the better, actually. I'm gonna go up here. Hello. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a weird rock monster thing, and I don't like it. But we can come down here, and we get a cool item. Oh, and also they have the Super Metroid bomb thing, where you can create a bunch of bombs when you charge. So right here, we have, we just picked up a really cool item, the spider ball. With this, we can go up walls. And I'm really glad that they give it to you so early in the game, just because there's so many walls that you're like, oh, I want to climb up that, because like it's obviously in an open area and you want to see what's up there. Oh, I'm supposed to be using spider ball. But yeah, you enter an open area and you're like, I want to see what's up there. And you can't unless you really want to. I need to stop doing that. Unless you really want to try and wall jump up there. Oh. What did that do? What? What are you doing, sir? Do you like this? I don't think he likes this. I'm gonna get off of him. I'm sorry. But you don't have to like spend a year trying to somersault up a wall, because they give you the tool to get up the wall anyways. I'm not gonna go up this wall. Actually, yes I am. I'm pretty sure there's something up here, and if there's not, then I guess I'm just gonna waste your time. No, there's something. Let's check it out. Oh, it's the spiky room. Ooh, it's actually a Metroid. Okay, got it. Apparently, I'm pretty sure I actually did fight this. Hello. So yeah, actually fighting the Metroids, not super hard. I'm sure that there are other bosses that are not Metroids in this one. The Metroids are kind of like... They're kind of like sub-missions, I guess. Or they're like... What would be a good thing to call them? I don't know, they're secondary. I mean, they're primary, but they're secondary. Let's see if I can get up here. There. Like, they are necessary for the story and all that stuff, but there's, I'm sure, other... I guess it's more like, it's something that you need to conquer, but it's not something that's like... Ooh, let's see if we can avoid this. I never went this way when I first played through. It's something that you need to do, but it's not like... It's just big chunks of stuff. It's not... they're not big enough to be major bosses or anything. That almost hit me. Okay, cool. Hello, rock boy. We meet again. I think I'm gonna stand on this rock. I think he wants me to. Let's go, little guy. How does it feel? How does it feel to be stepped on? Where are we even going? That did nothing. Okay, nice. Awesome. So right now we're on this little roof, and this is actually... I'm not going to show you where this is because it would take too much explaining. this actually introduces us to the fact that there are these little things. If you shoot the right order and in the right timing, then it lets you get an item, basically, or it moves something. This game has a lot of good things like that, like good game design, where it teaches you how to do stuff just by making it very obvious, oh, maybe there's something I should do here. But this is the second energy tank, and that's all of like the pickups that I know pretty much. So after this like area, I will be entering uncharted territory. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Down here, oh, we've already been here. Okay. It says there's an item in this room, so I'm just gonna real quick double check. I get the feeling that I won't be able to find it, but I might as well just kind of give a glance. Oh, it's okay, I see. Sneaky. Alright, now I can head out of here and go up and not get hit by that thing. But yeah, the platforming feels very good. I would strongly recommend playing this, even though I have not gone super far into it, so I guess I can't really recommend it yet, but it feels very good to play a game with the capabilities of like a game that's normally on console or something, but it's 2D, but it has the graphical capability of 3D, or of like, more powerful computers. Like there's glow on these bullets, which actually that's probably part of the sprite, but you get what I mean. Like it's nice. It's fun because there's all these quality of life things that would not be on the Game Boy. It's just a blast. Let's see if there's anything up here real quick. The only thing about the spider ball is that you do take a while to actually get up anywhere. Okay, there's nothing up there. Oh, the map has curved edges. Like, if there's a curved edge, it's there. That's cool. Apparently I was getting a phone call and I just missed it, but it was from an unknown number, so maybe they can call somebody else, I guess? That would be cool. I like these guys. They look like they have little like chain guns on their mouth, but it's a mouth. It looks like a minigun. And also these purple orbs with spikes, they look kind of like sea urchins, but they definitely are not sea urchins. So now that we have morph ball bombs and stuff, we can fight this Metroid. Kill this little yellow guy. Sorry, fella. I think they're supposed to be hindering me, but it's not working. Oh, also something cool is that the environment is scanned when you enter a new place. So, yes, there's all sorts of lore that you can read that I will not read. Probably a Metroid in here. Let's see. Maybe it's gonna throw us for a loop. Maybe this is just... Oh, hello, sir. Okay. And I think this green stuff hurts me. But it wasn't... Yeah, it does. I just couldn't hear the noise. I should probably not stand in it now that I know. Alright. There is kind of, it seems like, a method to fighting these Metroids. Like, if you take a step forward while shooting rockets at it, then you can counteract the knockback that you do to it. I don't really get why this is such a long corridor, but that looks like a secret. It's not. Okay. Well, I tried. Oh, hello, pal. So also the music in this game, I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't think it was poorly done. It's not really what I like in Metroid games. Like, it sounds good. I like the atmosphere that it builds, but I don't like just the It's the one thing that I wish was kind of kept, like the limitation from the earlier consoles that I wish was kept, is that it sounds very modern compared to the older games. Wow, I'm really getting beat up by this Metroid. But it sounds very modern compared to the older Metroid games, and I kind of like how the old ones sound so chiptune-y. Maybe not even chiptune, because later on they actually got access to using samples and stuff instead of just using the synth sounds. That used to be all that was available to them. But, what's this? Is this anything special? No. Oh my god, another one? Okay. I guess this is the breeding grounds, but... take that corner. Oof, okay, dodging these guys, little annoying, but that's the fun. Alright, he's dead. I'm alive. Maybe Metroids should stop trying to fight me. And these guys are sorrowing, or whatever, and the world is shaking, so I'm sure that something changed. Oh, on the top right corner, it also shows you the number of Metroids in the area, so that you like have an idea of like, oh, have I already been here? Have I already fought these enemies? So that's helpful. Now we're gonna go up here, jump up here, and roll through here. Hello, yellow bat. I don't like them. They make me think of Zapdos. I trust Zapdos, but I don't trust Zapdos imposters. Never.